The remaining suspect in a series of fatal stabbings in Canada has been taken into custody after a 4-day manhunt. Myles Sanderson has been on the run since Sunday, when 10 people were killed and 18 others injured. North America correspondent Carrington Clarke joins me from Washington. Carrington, where and how did police find the suspect?
Yeah, well, it has been this very intensive manhunt across the province of Saskatchewan, which is very large, and it has moved the focus. Today he has been discovered at around 3:30 p.m. local time in the town of Roston, which is about 128 kilometres from Weldon, where one of the victims met their end, and relatively, it's kind of in between Weldon and Saskatoon, the largest city in Saskatchewan. So they have apprehended this man, and this is obviously a very significant development. The province has been locked down in large part as police have warned the public that Myles Sanderson they believe to be armed and dangerous. I mean, I'm here in the United States. Unfortunately, people here are relatively well accustomed to mass tragedies, but this is a rare occurrence in Canada, and it really has shocked the community, particularly affected, obviously, James Smith Cree Nation, the Indigenous community where the majority of these deaths took place. Earlier in the week, the police believed that Myles Sanderson had been spotted, and they believed at that time he'd been spotted with his brother, Damien Sanderson, who they believe is also responsible for the 10 deaths down in the state capital of Regina, which is about 3.5 hours away. So this search has really moved across the entire map. But today he has been apprehended and taken into custody, and his brother Damien Sanderson, his body was found on Monday from injuries that the police say do not appear to be self-inflicted, although at this point we're still not sure exactly what that means and who they believe is responsible for his brother's death.
Carrington, one of the big questions all week has been a motive for the attack. Do we know any more about that?
The police still don't seem to have pinned down exactly what they believe is responsible. They have said from the outset that they believe that some of the killings were targeted and some of them appear to be random. We know that Myles Sanderson does have a relatively lengthy criminal record and has had problems in the past with drug and alcohol abuse. It has been suggested that he had anger management issues. He breached his bail from May this year, and police have been there's been a warrant out for his arrest since that time. But exactly what has motivated this atrocious series of crimes, we're still not sure. And that will be something that we'll be waiting to hear from the police a little later today about whether or not they have more information on what they believe was the motive behind these actions.
Okay, so what happens next? We are expecting to hear from police.
Yeah, so Myles Sanderson has been charged already with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of attempted murder, and break and entry. You would suspect that those charges will increase, given that we have seen 10 people killed, and the police believe that the brothers were responsible, and obviously his brother also died. But we wait to see exactly what charges will be laid, and obviously we'll then go through the process of the trial. But at the moment, we are waiting to get more clarification from the police on exactly what they believe he was responsible for and why he did it.
North America correspondent Carrington Clarke reporting.